apparently there's a little safety lock, right? But then they say mistakes do happen with the safety lock.
No way.
And then so accidents literally occur. Yes, but blue ice. So be careful. Don't lick the blue ice. Don't lick the yellow ice. Lick very little ice.
You know what you want? Unless that blue is shocking raspberry.
Yep.
I do love a blue raspberry slushy. I do like that style of flavor. I like a white raspberry. I like a white raspberry too. It's very surprising.
I don't know the last time I had a freaking slushy.
If you had one now, you'd like throw up.
Yeah.
It's a lot for an adult gulp.
I want to mix some vodka in there.
That's the thing. If you put vodka in it, then it's very, very good.
All right. Well, anyway, that was a great way to start.
Hey,
little Poo-Poo Rain.
It's better than I had. It's better than what I had.
Yeah, we just got a bunch of other stuff here also. So let's see here. You want?
I got some. All right, let me go. Yeah. Let's do some true crime up top. We have a bunch of true crime that I do want to cover, but we're going to wait a little bit because we're doing a true crime roundup with last podcast on the left with Marcus this week. And we're going to have him talk a little bit about Jesse McFadden. We're going to talk a little about Letitia Stouch, who very fucked up case, and perhaps a little bit on this Koberger case, which continues to very infancy
slowly go forward,
slowly roll out. But the story taking place is in PA. Walter Zollner III. Now, this was a young man, 31 years fun. He was arrested on Thursday for murdering his neighbor.
That's not good.
He shot him up. He shot him, but the thing was that that's how it started. We actually they went and they figure out, right. So this is the criminal complaint.
He didn't go full Robert Durst, did he? He didn't chop him up into little pieces and claim self-defense.
No. It's a little bit farther along on that. On May 5th at approximately 8 p.m., police responded to the address for a report of a male, later identified as Potavani, found deceased with a gash on his head. So it looked like he was beaten to death while he was asleep.
That's not good.
And so they found out, they executed the search warrant. They found out that they found the trail from where they broke in. It was his next door neighbor, Walter Zollner. Now, when they got to Walter Zollner's house, they found that the entire house was loaded with guns.
Okay.
And he had a couple AR-15s. He was ready to go. He wrote a journal that basically said, hey, I'm going to kill a lot of people. I'm going to attack the police, and I'm going to attack a lot of people. And then what happened was that it turned out that these ideas weren't coming from him. They were coming from Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, of course, a fantastic game series as well. There's something,
because they got him on Zollner. They got Zollner on drug charges, but now they're seeing that it was much more serious than this.
There's something so lame about the journaling process, where he's just like, I want to kill all the police. I'm going to kill everybody around me. Ooh, I better write this down.
Better write it down.
Better write it down to my little trapper keeper.
See, you know what?
I don't know if journaling in this case helped.
I find that I end up journaling like once every 5 years. Well, I'll write a bunch of thoughts out. It is kind of fun to look back, but at the time, it does nothing for me yet at the time. But
I guess, although, man, one of them, I think it was the beginning of the end of privacy when they released Kurt Cobain's journal.
That was really sad.
Did you ever read that?
I remember buying it and looking
guilty.
through it. I remember buying it, being really excited, and then reading it and being really sad as I was reading it.
Yeah, I was like,
why am I reading this?
He didn't want me to read this.
No.
It's kind of weird.
But the day before his crimes, Walter Zollner III, he posted a YouTube short, which is what an innovative idea. But this is the content of it. This is according to his name, Walter Zollner III 728.
So he's journaling and YouTubing, and he wants to be a mass murderer?
Come on, choose a lane.
I agree.
If you were wondering, God is real, devils are real, and even ancient eldritch gods that can possess you are real. How do I know this? Because I got tricked into selling my soul. Don't listen to the voices in your head unless it's God himself.
God damn.
You see, he's saying...
Dude, how is he boring? How can you fucking have an entire kill journal and kill your neighbor?
A Cthulhu's in your brain, and we're still not like hey guys, like and subscribe if you want to hang out. Like, honestly, some energy. But no, he what I don't like it is, I'll continue the video a little bit, is it's the ooh woo, oh no, get fell in a little bit of a possessed by a Cthulhu Eldritch God. They're like, super cute about it. Here, we'll finish.
Yeah, play it.
In which case, make sure you pay attention to the guy because he knows what he's talking about.
Whatever.
Otherwise, if it's any of those other fallen angels or demons, or
how do you know the difference?
They call themselves spirits. Don't listen to them. They're full of it. And they want your soul. I know this because I made a mistake and I agreed to help formulate a godhead. Oh. And now I have an old ancient god that I can't name possessing me. And I'm in a bit of trouble. So if you see this and you know anyone who can perform an exorcism, please get in touch with me. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
He's absolute shit. He's absolutely full of shit. I feel like I wonder whether or not he's trying to set up for an insanity plea.
No, because he's not insane enough. Because that's the most insane thing I have ever heard. And he's boring. Everyone knows if you do sell your soul to the devil, obviously none of this stuff is real, but let's just say have fun with it.
Yes.
Jack Johnson, you get to play guitar really well.
That's incredible.
You know, you get to become a megastar. You get to beat Brad Pitt.
Incredible.
You don't make a YouTube video. Technically, you're supposed... Did he just sell his soul, like, for crackers?
Oh, yeah.
Because usually you're like, yeah, I'll give you my soul, but I want $1 billion. I want the hottest woman around, and I want immense talent. And then the devil's like, here you go, sweetheart. Ursula. It's the Little Mermaid. This guy didn't get anything in return.
Do you think that's what Melissa McCarthy did?
Melissa McCarthy is apparently very rude in real life.
Whoa!
I know some people who worked with her. They said she was very rude.
Whoa! Blind items. No, but why? You should have got more out of this deal. If you are going to be talking, yes, if you are a member of the elder gods that's creating an unknown godhead, you really think he'd at least change your hair color to something more startling than a muddled brown. He has he has sort of like an Orville Redenbacher hairstyle that unfortunate. Fix it.
No. Let's not demean Orville. I watched a great History Channel because the History Channel, because we're so fat in this country, all it talks about is food now.
So you're saying that? So we're going after Melissa McCarthy.
I'm not going to go after
Orville
her.
Redenbacher.
She's fine. I've just heard that she was quite rude on set and very mean to people. That's all.
I don't know.
Maybe Maybe they deserve to be yelled at.
Hearsay.
It's a podcast. Everything we do is hearsay.
Objection.
Anyway,
I would like to think the defendant is too sexy.
If you are possessed by the devil, one of the things that I would like to think I wouldn't need is a tactical vest and survival gear. Because again, what did he sell his soul for? But it's interesting, this Zollner case.
It's the cutie thing. It's him doing this like, oopsie-doo, it's a bit of a problem for me. This like TikTok sarcasm voice that has infiltrated this group of people that I just don't understand. You are a murderer and you're annoying me.
And he's super, super boring. Exorcisms are up. According to Father Carlos Martins, he says that the Catholic Church is getting a bunch of new exorcisms.
I got a really interesting email from somebody when we were talking about canonization last week, talking about the processes that were like, it's extremely political. It's really strange.
Sure. I can't even imagine.
But yes, exorcisms really are blowing up. Exorcism school in the Vatican is it's massive. It's like a whole thing.
It's like an actual Hogwarts.
Oh yeah,
I can see.
But the kids, they just running scared.
Well, and if the kids have warts, we need an investigation into these goddamn priests. But I can see the allure.
Oh,
Be
sure.
like, come hang out of the Vatican, take our exorcism classes.
Yeah, because it's adding to like the thing of like it's cool. We're God's warriors.
So this guy, he says he's participated in a bunch of exorcisms. He says one particular, this guy shot up backwards in the air and he was hissing like a cat.
That's cool.
So why the fuck wasn't that guy backwards in the air hissing like a cat instead of whining on YouTube and journaling?
Honestly, technically, he's just taking it to content, which is in 2023 an extremely responsible idea.
Yeah. Is it 2023?
Yep.
It was funny. I was looking at the tags of my truck and it said 2022 and I said, oh, that's good. I'll update it.
No, it's
but I'm a year.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. You shouldn't say that.
Dude, it was funny.
Yeah, you're just driving around without a registration.
No, I have it registered. It's
you don't because it's 2022.
No, it's a stupid little fucking sticker, bro.
But you didn't put the sticker on it.
I looked at it and it was like, great, 2022 checks out.
Yep.
But it's 2023.
Yeah, it's been a year.
I also said the other day
you got that in 2021.
I was also someone asked me how old I was, and I said 37.
You're not. You're
I'm 41.
Absolutely not. Why you're just lying.
No, I didn't. I'm 37, but then I thought about it. It's like, wait, no, I'm not. I'm 41.
You're just time traveling. Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying you're drunk?
I think I'm possessed.
I mean, you honestly, let's call an exorcist. Maybe they can help you, like, because you are being inhabited by a 37-year-old ghost that actually thinks that he's looking at the future.
That would be the saddest if you just get to be 4 years younger.
Yes.
You'd be like, yeah, I'm 70, but I'm 66 if you look at my ghost years.
You know, I feel like, what's the difference between 39-year-old me and 35-year-old me? They're both doing all right.
Well, you're probably healthier now, actually. I feel like I got a little bit more meat on the bone right now, but then I'll slowly lose it into my 50s.
That's like make you a big piece of marble and make you a more intricate statue.
Slowly lose it throughout my 50s, and then by the time you get to your 50s and 60s, then you slowly start to wither away, and then you die.